Okay guys, this is workout option 3. Suggest doing this on Wednesday. This is 6 4-minute Amraps, so 6 mini workouts with a 1-minute rest in between. This is like one big long workout, split up with 1-minute rests every 4 minutes. That's how you want to think of this. Because when you're doing this workout, the rounds are continual and you start from wherever you left off. So you basically, if you're halfway through the round, you just stop, take a complete minute rest, and then boom, back into wherever you left off. So think of this as one big workout with intermittent breaks. 6 4-minute Amraps with a 1-minute rest in between the rounds. 6 handstand push-ups. Handstand push-up, you jump up against the wall. I'm just going to edit this, probably, so I'm upside down. You're going to lower yourself down so you can touch the floor and then press all the way back up for 6 reps. You can kip the movements as long as you can show control with the handstand push-ups. You should be able to do strict handstand push-ups. If you want to be able to do kipping, you should be able to do strict handstand push-ups. If you can't do strict, you can't do kipping. It's not like this is how you want to be thinking. The kipping should boost the strict rather than being able to do it instead of. 6 handstand push-ups. If you can't do handstand push-ups, you can scale them to using ab mats. 1 or 2 ab mats is the maximum. If you can't do handstand push-ups, even with an ab mat, there's a couple of different options. If you can't go upside down for a shoulder issue or a wrist issue, because you can't hold your full body weight on your arm for whatever reason, do push-ups instead. Reps the same. If you are scared of going upside down on the wall, you can't kick up, then you're going to do box handstand push-ups. You're going to put your knee on the box and you're going to lower your head down. When you're on the box, you want to make sure that you are as upright as possible. So, foot there, knee down, boom, like that, head. And you're making sure you're as upright as possible. Not having a box there and sort of lying on the box and doing sort of like a push-up. Yeah. Yeah, so you kind of like, so you want to be as upside down as possible, so you can mimic a handstand push-up rather than lying on a box. You want to be upside down. If you're scared of going upside down, do this. If you are lacking strength, you can kick up into a handstand, but you're just lacking the strength to be able to do it. I suggest doing dumbbell press. You can do push press, go slightly heavier, or you can do strict press as long as they're challenging for the 6, and you can do them unbroken. It seems counterintuitive to do box if you're scared of going upside down, or dumbbells if you're lacking the strength. But if you're scared of going upside down, you want to get used to going upside down. So you want to do that. If you're lacking the strength, you want to work on the strength, the way you do that is with dumbbells. That being said, if you want to mix and match, that's absolutely fine. And remember, if you've got a shoulder injury, do push-ups instead. That's the 6 handstand push-ups. Then you do 6 toes to bar. You're hanging on the pull-up bar. You bring your feet behind you, you come up and both feet touch the pull-up bar at the same time for it to count as a good rep. Your feet must come behind the rig and must touch the pull-up bar for it to count as a good rep. Not near, not this, even if it goes underneath the pull-up bar but it doesn't make contact. You've got to make contact with that pull-up bar every time. If you can't do that but you can hang on the rig, you could do a kipping leg raise, so it's the same action but you can lift your feet to head height or above your waist. They're the 2 heights. If you can't do that, you would go to a knee raise. If you can't do knee raises or you can't hang on the pull-up bar for whatever reason, you can do GHD sit-ups. If you can't do GHD sit-ups or for whatever reason, or you've got a back injury, do sit-ups instead. We're going to go over and show you a GHD sit-up right now. So follow one. These are the things what we all lie on and die on, or what the coach has been on. So GHD stands for glute ham developer. Use these to work on your glutes and hamstring, but we also use them for doing sit-ups. You adjust the foot stand at the back so that you can sit off the edge of the pad. I've set this up. I use this one because I'm short. So you sit on the GHD. You set this up so that I can sit off the end of the pad. I've got short legs, so this is perfect. So my legs are bent and I'm sat off the edge. When I'm sat all the way up here, my legs are bent, not straight. As I go there, I lean back. I don't arch. I lean all the way back, keeping my legs straight, I straighten my body, and I touch the floor. I then straighten my legs as I come up and touch the mat. Bend my legs. Down, touch, 2, 3. GHD sit-ups. If you are scared of doing that, keep the same action, lean back to parallel, straighten your legs, up. Keep your legs bent, up. Keep your legs bent as you go down. If your legs stay straight, you can only get to here and then you start having to arch. So make sure you bend your legs, 2, 3. That's the scale for that. They're really hard, but good to do if you're struggling. If you want to build up that ab strength, they're perfect, but they are a difficult movement. If that scares you, talk to a coach. They'll watch you while you're doing it. You can keep the hand behind you while you practice it. But have a go at them. You'll be okay. If you just don't want to, or for whatever reason you can't do this, or you have a lower back injury, then you would do ab mat sit-ups as your scale. Again, 6 reps. The third exercise, all these are 6 reps. The third exercise is alternating dumbbell snatch. The dumbbell, the RX, is 30 kilos for the guys, 22.5 for the girls. That is the RX weight. Remember, the RX should be a few RXs during the day. This is one of those which is a high skill and a really heavy workout. So we shouldn't see many RXs on this. We don't expect there to be many RXs, but you should be able to do the workout at whatever scale you decide. 30 for guys, 22.5 for girls is the RX that we've set. 6, alternating dumbbell snatch. Alternating means that you swap hands every time. Dumbbell snatch, just using a dumbbell. Snatch means you go all the way overhead in one motion. Both the heads of the dumbbell must start on the ground. Your back to remain straight and not touching your legs at any point. You stand up, pull the dumbbell up overhead in one smooth motion. You then bring the dumbbell down on the ground. Switch. Up. As you're going down, touch. You can swap on the way down. Up, or you can put the dumbbell on the ground and switch. What I'm not doing is ignoring the down phase and picking up the dumbbell like that, like this ugly thing. Back tight. Use your legs, bend your legs, use your legs. Swap down, however you want to do it. Make sure that you're swapping the dumbbell below the head height as the standards in the CrossFit Open. Alternating dumbbell snatch. Both ends of the dumbbell must touch the ground. Make sure that your back remains straight throughout and you're using your legs, not your back. Let's recap the workout. 4-minute Amrap, 6 rounds. 3, 2, 1, go. You've got 4 minutes. Do as many rounds as you can of 6 handstand push-ups or scales. 6 toes to bar or scales. 6 alternating dumbbell snatches. 30 kilos for guys, 22.5 for girls or scales. Amrap that as many times as you can in 4 minutes. Rest for 1 minute from the 4 to the 5-minute mark. Then go from wherever you left off. Boom, racking up the rounds. Rest again for 1 minute after 4 minutes and so on for 6 rounds. This is one big long continuous workout. The reason there's rest periods is not to give you a rest to make the workout easier. It's so that in those 4 minutes, the speed can go up because you know you've got a rest. Too often we go for longer workouts and you have to pace it for the timing. We want you to go hard on this. So the last round should not be as many rounds as the first round. Should not be as many reps as your first cycle. So the 6th 4-minute AMRAP should not be as good as your first 4-minute AMRAP. You should be going harder at the beginning. Rounds are continual. Restart from the previous point like I've just said. 6 handstand push-ups, 6 toes to bar, 6 alternating dumbbell snatches. 6 rounds of 4-minute AMRAPs. And that's it.